I have a confession to make to you all today. Ever since I was a little girl, I knew I wanted to be a teacher and teach young children. However, I never understood the importance of play, even as a child, until I started working in the field 10 years ago. How was I supposed to know that play could help a child learn how to count? We know that children enjoy playing. Every child has their favorite toy or activity, at school or at home. But how can we be sure to foster a child's interest when play is being threatened? How can we keep children interested in a subject and learning about different things without play? My job today is to teach you the importance of play in the early childhood environment. Who here can tell me the 5 benefits of play? Did you know that play can help foster better behavior in children? According to a 2009 study, children behave better in the classroom when they have the chance to play on a playground. Play also helps children to learn routines and sharing their toys or materials with others. How about how play can teach children to play as part of a team? Play teaches children how to be nice to others. According to the Early Childhood Journal, both free play and adult-guided play can help preschoolers become more aware of the feelings of others. It can also teach them to regulate their own emotions, which is a skill that is beneficial as they move through life. Did you know that play can help encourage a child to get up and move? Activities such as climbing a tree, playing dress-up, and games like Foursquare encourage children to get up much more than TV or computer games. The American Heart Association recommends that all children over the age of 2 are engaged in at least 1 hour a day of moderate and enjoyable physical activity. Studies have shown that active children grow to be active adults. I am the perfect example of this. My entire childhood I spent playing outside and playing sports. As an adult, I continue to enjoy playing outside and have even taken hiking up as a hobby. Did you know that play can give a child a learning boost? According to a 2009 study in the Journal of School Health, it was found that the more physical activity tests children can pass, the more likely they are to do well on academic tests. Children learn things while playing games such as hopscotch or stickball. Playing these games help children learn about counting and numbers. Or better yet, that play is fun. Play is a natural part of childhood that even non-mammals do. The properties of play are apparent in schools served by the nonprofit Playworks, which assigns coaches to schools to teach typical playground games and guide children to run their own recess. Playworks spokesperson Cindy Wilson says that they have found that kids feel safer and are more likely to come to school. There are 2 main theorists of play in early childhood education, Jean Piaget and Lev Vygotsky. Jean Piaget was one of the theorists who made significant contributions to the study of play and its effects on young learners. He defined play as a combination result of the child's efforts to make new information fit existing structures in the child's mind. Piaget was a firm believer in children use play for pleasure, and it would help them to practice things that they have previously learned, instead of learning new things. He felt that play reflects what children know, but not necessarily teach them anything new. Vygotsky was another significant contributor to the study of play and its effects on young learners. He believed that play enables cognitive learning. He believed that when children play, they not only practice what they already know, but they also learn something new. Another part of Vygotsky's theory is scaffolding. According to the journal article, Understanding Vygotsky's Zone of Proximal Development for Learning, scaffolding is defined as the process that enables a child to solve a problem, carry out a task, or achieve a goal which would be beyond their unassisted efforts. This scaffolding consists of the adult controlling the elements of the task that are initially beyond the learner's capacity, which then permits them to concentrate on and complete only these elements that are within their range of ability. There are 3 types of play that are typically seen in an early childhood classroom environment. These are spontaneous, also known as free play, guided play, and adult-directed play. According to the book by Bernard Spodek, children in the free play position performed best on the divergent problem-solving task, but only if they were spontaneously high in their imaginary play. Guided play includes experiences where the child's play is influenced intentionally by the teacher. The child makes the choice to participate, but the teacher guides the play through careful strategies. Adult-directed play includes experiences that are specifically and intentionally designed and directed by adults. No matter what type of play the children are engaged in, play can help foster a child's growth in all the main domains. Dependent on the state, teachers are required to observe and assess certain domains of development for each child. Play helps children to develop in all domains. First, I will start with cognitive development. When a child is counting bears to count out how many bears they have, they are learning through play. When a child is sorting the bears by color, they are learning cognitively through play. A child learns social and emotional skills through play. They learn how to express their feelings as well as how to recognize the feelings of others. They can practice resolving conflicts with the help of their teachers until they have the necessary vocabulary to do it on their own. Children use words such as sad, happy, mad, etc. to help them voice their emotions with their peers. Eventually, a child will be able to tell a friend they were sad because the friend took the toy without asking. Children can learn the importance of being creative through play as well. Children are emotionally satisfied when they are involved in art, whether they are modeling with clay or making a collage with recycled scraps. The children gain that satisfaction because they have control over what materials they use for their artwork. The children not only make decisions when doing art, they also self-evaluate. As children grow older, they move on from experiencing with their senses to creating shapes to represent real objects. Children can also use art to develop their large and small muscle groups. As I just mentioned, children also learn muscle control when playing. This includes their large and small muscles. Children learn to control their large muscles by climbing rock walls, climbing trees, or kicking a ball with a peer or a teacher. They learn small muscle control when cutting with scissors, gripping a marker or other writing utensil, and using tweezers to pick things up. The most memorable moments of a child's life are when they are having fun. Keeping play in the classroom is extremely beneficial because more children will remember these early years and the fun they had in the classroom. This could help them in the long run to stay engaged in various subjects or activities. Keeping children engaged in a classroom environment can help keep them out of trouble in the future. I would like to leave you with one question, and I will share a personal story. What is your most memorable childhood moment? My most memorable childhood moment involves play, as well as my cousins and my siblings. Every Sunday, we would walk up to the local park near my grandparents' house to play on the playground or have our own softball games. The picture here is a picture of my cousins, myself, and my sister on the tire swing at the local park. Thank you.